Troops, it's time to make Payday angry. What? Oh, this?
Okay.
No, this isn't a fursuit.
What are you talking about? This is my high-level armor. Come on, quit being jealous. It's unbecoming. Monster Hunter Wilds is the latest furry indoctrination sandbox where you smack monsters for a...
Sorry, let's go back. Why is she so...
Hunter Wilds is the latest furry indoctrination
Yes,
sandbox where
sir.
you smack really big monsters for 100 hours and somehow don't get bored of it. It's David and Goliath if David drugged Goliath and brought him back to his special dungeon. It's my favorite franchise where you can turn an endangered animal into a fur coat. And it's the fork in the road that either leads to becoming a furry or Cabela's. But for me, it's just another fine addition to my collection of games where I
kill things because they're different from me.
In fact, this game is so much fun, I didn't have to use mods. I mean, but you know, besides a couple of quality of life things, but they're just some small front-end tweaks. I promise you, you're not even gonna...
Dude, it's... Okay, alright. Funnily enough, Monster Hunter Wilds is actually a part of my backlog. I haven't get to dive into it yet. Is this a mod or is this real? Please tell me this is real. Bro, tell me this is real and oh my gosh. I will fall to my knees in gratitude. But anyway, I digress. Let's keep this moving.
Notice them. I mean, when our blacksmith looks like this,
yeah!
You don't even need to use mods.
You don't, dude. When the blacksmith looks this good here, I promise you, it's instant money in the bag. Like literally instant money in the bag. It's like a life hack.
What I do need is for this entire story to fuck off right
What?
now. I'll tell you what's really wild. The tutorial is 8 hours long and they call it the main story. They put in so many cutscenes and walk-alongs that I kept forgetting what the dodge button was between fights. I go from ODing on dopamine in the fights to going cold turkey in the cutscenes. These cutscenes are like dopamine detoxes. Get that annoying little shit out of my face. I get that the story is supposed to build up all these fights and give you more of a reason to want to hunt the monsters, but you misunderstand me, Capcom. I already have a reason.
Bro! Bro! I mean, you're not wrong. He's not wrong. He's not wrong at all. It's just that where do you get the courage to be so bold and say it? We're all thinking it though. I respect it.
Gangly bitch into a mink coat. I don't need to know who they are, where they come from, or why they're here. I need to know if killing them will help me make my greatsword even greater. The only motivation this is giving me is to skip the cutscenes until I see a big old monster show up. Like those monsters.
Whoa, wait, no way. There's no way. There is no way. This is the... Look at the shot that I paused on. There is no freaking way. Monster Hunter Wilds is alright. Look, I was trying to at least finish Ninja Gaiden 4 before I jumped into Wilds, but I might just... Ninja, you might have to understand.
Right there. God damn. Look at those big naturals. What is that? Tungsten steel? Luckily, once the main story is done, they just let you smack the fucking monsters. Before we get into fucking monsters, let's talk about stalking monsters. Wilds is way more actiony and streamlined than the previous centuries. In previous games, just to find these bastards, you would have to interview the chicken's family, past lovers, you'd have to find piles of shit and take a little nibble and go...
Why?
In 100 meters of here, I know it. Tonight's the night, and it's gonna keep happening again and again and again. Oh shit, there he is. Only to have to repeat this all over again 10 minutes later because the bastard rolled away mid-fight. I thought I was getting an animal cruelty simulator, and instead I got a shitty serial killer getting his daily cardio simulator. PETA shouldn't be mad about this game. I think this is more the fat act.
Did PETA really take issue with this game? Like, what the hell? Bro, it's fiction. Like, are you serious right now? Wow.
Activist jurisdiction. Whereas in Wilds, you load in, hop on the bird, turn on autopilot, go take a dump, come back, and there's the frog staring you down deviously.
Come over here and kiss me on my hot mouth.
Now when he runs, I'm tracking that bitch on Find My Fursuit. We're one game away from not even showing up to the battlefield anymore and just drone striking these bastards. I get it now, new Assassin's Creed fans. Letting the game play itself is way better than me playing it. I can only imagine how good it feels to avoid playing your dog shit game. But for now, we we still gotta mince our meat, and with that being said, the combat's fantastic, no matter
Thank
what weapon
goodness.
you use. The flow is stupendous, the new aiming feature gives me a snowball's chance in hell at reaching these tall monsters'
Thank
tails. I don't even think a
goodness.
single franchise out there has as impactful hits as Monster Hunter does. When you're
For
smacking them, the scales come off, tails come off, you're
Oh, that's
shaving them
cool.
like one of those meat tornadoes at the kebab places. Except instead of questionable meat-like compounds, you're shaving off a little Gucci, a little Cucinelli, a little Prada, a little Tom Ford. I'm shaving off this drip by the fistful. And I know I said any weapon is fun, but you should know by now not to listen to me. There's only one weapon that will allow you
Bro, I love the way she just swinging it around. I love the way she's swinging it around. I love his female character. Like, dude did a full-on female design. Like, bro, it's like he hit one of these. He just made his character one of these and just went to town on it. I don't blame him. It is awesome.
pearly gates, and that's the great sword. Some people will say there's no need to go all in because you can just bring a second weapon, and they're right. You do get a second weapon. Another great sword.
Nice.
Shut up and go get Gemma to make you a Cosby sword to go with your...
Why is Gemma's like rat getting bigger? Like her tits are literally getting bigger each scene. Or am I tripping? I don't know. Either way, I love it. I'm for it.
regular sword. Gunlance users are out here struggling on monsters as simple as the flaming cocks. Can you imagine that? Great sword havers can't. The great sword's all about smacking the shit out of a monster as hard as you can, as slowly as you can, while taking the absolute most damage you can. Make no mistake about it, choosing the great sword is choosing to take a hurtin'. I'm out here popping mega potions like Percocets. Can't feel a
I feel that. Have you ever been in a battle and just like out there popping mega potions and health while you're still getting your ass kicked? Like, it's the most unfair thing ever.
To give, I am him. It's very different from the Gunlance user strategy of the best offenses getting killed immediately and letting your friend beat the boss for you. Humble opinion here, but Gunlance users should be put up against a wall and showered with shampoo and body wash. Get that sweaty shit out of here. Did you know that 9 out of 10 Gunlance users are furries? That stat just came out. Go look it up. The great sword has hit, block, and parry. What more do you need? But with great power comes great responsibility. Parrying ain't easy. You have to start your parry 7 years beforehand and then hope it lines up with him being 3 feet away from you in the middle of an attack. Time is essential. When their back is turned on you, not yet. When they just started their attack, not yet. When your wife starts banging the neighbor, not yet.
Wait, what? Whoa. We're not gonna skip over that.
When they just started their attack, not yet. When your wife starts banging the neighbor, not yet. It's all about that perfect moment.
Bro.
When now! Listen, if you can't get the parry down, just go find a great sword user who did get it down that'll carry you until Capcom servers take a shit.
I'm sorry, yo. That now was crazy. Let me go back. I'm sorry. That was so really... I felt that.
Down, just go find a great sword user who did get it down that'll carry you until Capcom servers take a shit. Now, with all that being said, weapons are only half the battle. The other half is fucking up explosive barrel tosses or using the environment against the monsters. And the environment can be any number of things. You can pull a cliff down on a frog, you can lure him into a vine trap. Hell, sometimes a hawk will come down to double team that cock. Except you shouldn't double team him. I'll tell you what you should do. You should remove yourself from the situation and take a little inspiration from Mike Vick's playbook. That's
wait, what did Mike Vick do?
Remove yourself from the situation and take a little inspiration from Mike Vick's.
Mike Vick was sentenced to 23 months in federal prison for his involvement in a dogfighting operation, pleading guilty to a federal conspiracy charge and later to a state dogfighting charge. Wow. Yeah, don't do this. Don't do what Mike Vick did.
Playbook. That's right. Start taking bets. Who's gonna win, the hawk or the cock? God-given side hustle laid upon your feet. Are you an entrepreneur or not? If you see 2 dogs fucking and don't start charging matinees and running Facebook ads for it, then I guess you just don't want a Lamborghini. Do you, Bill? Profit. Then go use that money to craft more weapons. I just crafted a heavy bowgun. I don't like heavy bowguns. I would never even fucking touch a heavy bowgun. I just wanted to see the blacksmith again. That's business. As far as what armor you should use, just craft whichever fursuit matches your fursona. Listen, pimps, I gotta admit something to you.
I don't got a persona though.
Whole time I was in fact using mods. And not just the quality of life mods I told you about. I admit I used mods to make the heavies heavier. I know, you probably didn't even notice, but I had to confess. I had to confess before I showed you this last mod. I've gone too far, damn it. Too far!
One says, now I am become death.
What the hell?
Destroyer of worlds.
What the hell? Whoa! What the fuck? You've gone way too far! Wait, oh, he's dying! Way too far! No! What the hell was that? What was that last one? Was that legit a mod? They turned her into an... Oh, man. What the hell was that last one? Bro, I'm still on... Okay, well, you know what? He's right. Bro, you went way too far. But as always, guys, if you like the content, do me a huge favor. Subscribe and leave a like, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Alright, I am gone. Later.